Popovich gave his fabled nasty speech, and things did turn around, but it looks to be a different story here tonight. Jackson hits the three, was trying to draw the foul. That's his fourth from downtown.
6 for 7 overall from Jackson. He's really the only reason the Spurs are still in this game.
Let's say this defensively for the Thunder. There's no excuses because Ibaka's been able to guard and keep Ginobili in front. As Harden gets to the rim, as well as Perkins will be on the floor. We showed that block shot. These guys know that they can keep these guards in front of them now.
We saw Ginobili hit the deck trying to draw the foul, and that was waved off quickly. Splitter, played by Durant. Splitter stripped and fouled by Durant. Reach in is called. That's his third.
That possession was a perfect example of what's happened in this game tonight. What Scott Brooks has done. He's got his athletes on the floor with Durant, Cephalosha, Ibaka, all with the long arms. Westbrook, Harden. He's got his best players on the floor. They're switching a lot of screen and roll action, and so the Spurs just haven't been able to find the rhythm. Scott Brooks done a nice job here tonight with the adjustments.
And Greg Popovich goes deeper into his bench. Patty Mills coming on, and it's turned over. Here's Westbrook. Cephalosha. Patty Mills out of Australia, originally a second-round pick of Portland, spent a couple of years with the Blazers.
Marv, as soon as you come onto the floor, the first thing you can do, and look like that was going to be an offensive foul on Ginobili, is turn the basketball over if you're Patty Mills.
I'm not sure Parker or Duncan is even going to see the floor again tonight. I mean, they're just sitting over there. Diaw as well. Greg Popovich, I mean, he's not one to throw in the towel, but this has the feel of one of those games where you just kind of say, all right, let's move on.
Oh, the alley-oop. Westbrook converts on the pass from Harden.
Maybe we see DeJuan Blair as well. He has played pretty good against this Thunder team.
Jackson stripped. There's Durant for Cephalosha. 86-63, biggest lead of the night for the Thunder.
And it's been the exciting young guns. Harden to Westbrook.
Popovich using the entire roster. Blair falling out of the rotation during the playoffs. And as you mentioned, Reggie, he's had a couple of big games against the Thunder. Neal able to lay it home.
Yeah, Blair had, what, 22 and 11 in this building when the Spurs came in here and won in the regular season, but fell out of the rotation with the addition of Boris Diaw. But he's a guy who could be a factor in this series because of his work on the glass and his aggressiveness.
Three-year man out of Pitt. He was the starting center for a good portion of the season. That's James Anderson, first-round pick last year out of Oklahoma State. Played about 12 minutes a game during the regular season.
The Greg Popovich, you're not happy with the 21 turnovers for 20 points. Somewhat indicative of game one's first half when they had 14 turnovers.
Ibaka is fouled and is headed to the line.
Pretty big difference there. Yeah. I mean, look at the numbers, and that's more about Oklahoma City than it is about San Antonio. I mean, the Thunder really have brought it at the defensive end. I think the other factor here, guys, is the play of Russell Westbrook. That play just now, indicative of what he's been about tonight. The pump fake, getting into the lane. He would have shot that in games 1 and 2. So you're going to look at the stat sheet tomorrow and say, yeah, Westbrook was okay, 10 points, 8 assists right now. But to me, this is his best game of the series. Throw the numbers out the window. He's been under control, and he's gotten his club into a good offensive groove.
Oklahoma City now 14 of 14 at the foul line. High man is Kevin Durant. He is 22. Thabo Cephalosha, who has been a major part of the story here tonight, 16 points plus 6 steals for Cephalosha.
They have the activity at both ends, and Who hasn't he guarded in a black jersey today? Looked like he had Derek Stafford at one time.
Fall-away shot missed by Patty Mills.
Thunder continue to switch everything.
We called for this after game 2, for them to go somewhat smaller and just switch everyone and use that athleticism. And it's paid dividends here in game 3.
Shot clock to 5. Down to 1. Ibaka, yes. There's Ibaka. Shot the ball well tonight. 5 for 9. 4-4 at the line. 14 points and 4 block shots. Neal. Tip missed.
You know what this reminds me a little bit is of Dallas's kind of hybrid zone they ran in the first round against Oklahoma City. It was basically a switching man, but they kind of stayed in zones. It really takes you out of your offensive sets because your screens don't have any effect because the switches keep coming and you don't gain an advantage.
1 on the shot clock. Harden got it off and banked it home. Just did get it off on time. That's the way things are going here for the Thunder. Anderson for 3. And a foul on San Antonio.
Shot clock running down. James Harden looks right up at the clock and just freezes Neal, who does the wrong thing without crowded him. Sometimes when it rains, it pours.
First foul on Bonner. Westbrook with a nice move off the pick. Cephalosha for 3. Thabo Cephalosha with 19 points. That's his 4th from downtown.
He's game ball. He gets the game ball for what he's done at both ends of the floor. Cephalosha has put his fingerprints all over game 3.
16 of his 19 coming in the second half. Loose ball foul was called on Blair. And now Scott Brooks will make some changes. Derek Fisher returns. Daquan Cook will come on for the first time. Standing ovation for the Thunder.
It's amazing how things can change, you know, in one game in the playoffs. Anytime a team is down 2-0, the coach says, we just need to win game 3. One game, and the momentum swings. And it's true. But you got to go out and do it. And Oklahoma City has done it tonight.
Shot clock to 2. Cephalosha for 3. Collison on the back tap, but Anderson on it for the Spurs. Just under 6 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. That 20-game win streak on the line for the Spurs.
No, it's over. It's not even on the line anymore.
Mills. And the reverse for Blair. Incidentally, the 6 steals I mentioned by Thabo Cephalosha equals a franchise playoff record going back to the days of the Seattle Sonics.
Talk about the Spurs. They had 120 points in game 2. Right now, 70. 50-point team. Unbelievable here. 50 points.
Just under 5 remaining, and Derek Fisher calls for the timeout. The Thunder with the 95-70 lead.